What's up, VAREP Nation? Welcome to another episode of VARAP. I'm here with Mary, and she is a guest speaker here at our wonderful convention. Mary, thank you for coming. It's glad to see you. I'm glad you're here.
Veterans, as you know, hold a special place in my heart. I was a Navy veteran. My husband was a Marine. My older brother was a Marine. He married a Navy person. My sister was the Air Force officer. She married a Navy person. My younger brother was a Navy pilot. He married a school teacher. We need her in our family.
So I'm a Marine myself, and you're Navy. When did you serve?
I came in 1983, and I retired in 2008.
So I'm 86 to 91.
Okay. So we're close.
I did some time on some ships. I mean, we have cross paths. I did some time in Desert Storm. Were you on the West Coast mostly?
I am a Westpac sailor.
Oh, you are?
I only did one tour back in the mainland of the United States, and that was back teaching at the Naval Academy. I was in Asia and Hawaii the whole time.
Well, that doesn't suck, right? Hawaii?
I know.
So what did you do in the Navy? What was your job?
I did intelligence and logistics.
Okay, well, don't judge me. And don't try to look into my background, because you never know what you're going to find. Anyway, I'm glad you're here.
Hey, I'm thrilled to be here. And the mission of this organization is so fantastic because, as you know, many veterans they grew up without a home. They grew up not knowing that home ownership is possible. They maybe have never known people who've owned their own home. And for the people who own their own home in America right now, for the 64% of Americans who do own their home, it represents 65% of their overall wealth. Mm-hmm. So not only is a home the place where you get to go, the place where it's safe and wonderful and you raise your kids and have happy memories, but it also builds wealth and equity. So the mission of this organization actually raises everyone up. It that rising tide that lifts all boats. Right. This is what this organization does.
Speaking of the Navy, all boats rise.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Yeah. So perfect. So that's a great point, right? We try to teach our community, which is our realtors and our lenders and our title company, to when they sit in front of that veteran, they know how to rise them up and make them home ownership. I had the same feeling with you as you do, because when I got out of the military, nobody told me about this benefit. I didn't know anything about it. Nobody told me I could buy a house, no money down, blah, blah, blah. And I could have used it early on in life, and I chose not to for whatever reason. But if I was educated, if I would have ran across somebody from VAREP, my life's pretty good, right? And my life could be different because of home ownership earlier in my life. So I totally agree with you.
And this is one of the challenges, and a lot of the function of this organization is to help educate not just the veterans, but also the lenders and the agents and everybody along the way. You know, many of our more seasoned agents are still thinking about the VA loans from 20 and 30 and 40 years ago when they weren't that good. There were a lot of issues that made things difficult.
Right.
And you and I both know that any impediments that get in the way, for some people, depending upon how you look at it, it can either be Mount Everest or it's a speed bump.
Right.
So we have to help.
And veterans are the worst, right? You tell them no one time, it's no for life.
Well, we believe it.
Yeah.
You know, somebody in authority tells us that, we go, okay. I mean, we believe it.
Yes, for Sergeant. Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit of that, but also this isn't our area of expertise.
Right.
Not everybody in the military has a degree in finance or economics or in lending or in banking. We just don't know. Right. So the focus of this is to really help people, but it also helps the people involved.
Right.
It is doing the right thing. It is getting together with like-minded people, and it gives us all a better sense of purpose and what we have to do, and it creates a very clear sense of priorities of what guides our actions every day. Mm-hmm. So that's fantastic.
And plus, this the feeling too, right? Because I'm a feeling guy. You know, you never know that.
Wait, you're a Marine with feelings?
Yeah,
How does this happen?
Right.
How does this happen?
I know, but I'll tell you how this organization helped me and this may help translate into your speech or whatever. But I was able to I was a take guy, take. And I didn't realize until I started giving back how important that was. And then I found this organization, and I actually handed a key to a mortgage-free home to a Korean War Army veteran. And the guy was on his knees, bawling his eyes out. That's when I knew this was my place.
Yes.
And I guarantee you that everybody that's going to sit in that room and you're going to talk to is going to have that kind of story of why they're here.
Absolutely. And you know what? This whole time when everybody's been experiencing a crisis and a challenge or a change, the people with a higher purpose, a purpose that focuses more on other people than themselves, those people don't have to worry about why they get out of bed in the morning.
Right.
Because they know what it is. They are focused on serving other people. And in the 6 stages of any crisis, challenge, or change, and you've experienced all of these, once you get past me, my family, my house, my job, my kids, my homeschooling, my life, and you start to focus on other people, that's where true purpose kicks in. And we all know that. We've all been through it.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden you realize you're part of something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, I wake up every day worrying about the things I love, my wife, my daughter, and my organization.
That's right.
That's all I worry about every day.
And that's your purpose.
Yeah.
And you don't have to wonder about finding yourself because you've already found yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to say, what am I going to do today? Because you know what you're going to do today. You're going to work to serve others.
Right. It's great points, Mary. Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about your interaction with our organization?
Well, as you know, I did real estate for several years. I have a real estate license. I had it active for 8 years, and that was how I learned the business. There's no better business that combines, it's a microcosm of everything. If you can run a real estate business and understand things like lending and property and transfers, this is why wealth happens in countries. When the government does its job, which is to protect its people and their stuff, security, property transfers. All we have to do is show up because the markets will take care of themselves, the wealth will happen, and businesses will flourish.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to do. We need to be promoting great entrepreneurship. We need to be helping each other along the way. We need to make funds available for great loans, for great businesses, and we need to create that American dream.
Man, all great things. I'm so glad you stopped by to have a chat with me today.
Hey,
Thank you
thanks
very
so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate being with y'all. Thanks.
Thank you very much.